one to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UAB Blazers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UAB's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
This one's complete.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver to create enough separation to create a positive gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The give from the gun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Pryor. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep moving. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Carpenter. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. He's got it down the middle. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Blazers head it quickly to the line. The running back has it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete downfield. And he's still running after the move. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Trying play action. He wants to take the top off. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to the running game. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Carpenter. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Caught. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's just mano-a-mano, receiver one-on-one man coverage. He's got to win. He's got to get back and cross the defender's face. Fight.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Hard running there. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. And guys, they've come through on the first two third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Blazers want to crank the tempo. They'll try the counter. Breaks the tackle. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll go back to the air on second down. This time he's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
The play action fake. Trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On second down, they'll take to the air. Finds a tight end. Fights off a defender.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll run play action. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. The Nittany Lions will move the sticks. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Bringing the heat. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Powers through the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move! Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. The option look. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. The short hands. It's Saunders. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Oh, gave the defender the business. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. On the move, he fires. He's got it. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Grabbed in the middle. It's crossed. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there. And he stopped from getting the first down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
13, UAB 7.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Good timing on the quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Whitaker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun, looking for a man. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, UAB! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running out of of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Happy Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
The Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a 3rd down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Gets away from one, finds room. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Touchdown, UAB. And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arizona State is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 24 over the Sharks. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Discards a man. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. On target to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. On the ground, it's Whitaker. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Give to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Blazers are on the move.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Turbin.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. He's going to pass. He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's looking to throw. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback empties his backfield. On second down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Pryor. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Spins away from the defender. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. On the ground with the counter. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
UAB 24 and 16.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Nittany Lions will punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Blazers are rolling down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Running back searching for a hole. Hole down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He breaks a tackle, and he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Smashes through the tackle. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Makes a grab enough for the 1st. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
He'll ride his man on the option. Pulled down for the tackle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Second down coming up. They go to the draw. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pryor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's the handoff. At midfield, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And they'll take a knee.
And that's exactly what this squad was looking for, trying to stay undefeated. Doesn't matter how pretty, how ugly, stay undefeated, stay in the national championship picture, and keep that momentum rolling.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss on that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.